Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Today our group will present a business ethic report focused on Tenaga Nasional Berhad or TNB, the largest electricity utility company in Malaysia. TNB was originally founded in 1949 as the Central Electricity Board and became TNB in 1990. Today it supplies electricity to over 10 million customers including homes, businesses and industries across the country. With over 35,000 employees, TNB not only powers the nation, but also plays a major role in shaping Malaysia's future, especially through its involvement in sustainability, smart technology, and community development. The purpose of our report is to evaluate TNB's effort in corporate social responsibility (CSR), environmental ethics, and ethical decision making, and how these practices reflect in their values of fairness, responsibility, and transparency.
Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Afiq bin Muhammad Tamizi. My ID number card is MDB231117. And this video, I will present about the section 2 which is CSR. And let's go! Let's begin with Corporate Social Responsibility or CSR. What is CSR? CSR refers to a company's effort to give back to society, not just focusing on profit, but also supporting social and environmental causes. TNB practices CSR through many programs, but two major ones stand out. First is the Baiti Janati program, which provides home renovation for poor families in the B40 income group. This includes elderly citizens, single mothers, and persons with disabilities. Since 2007, more than 1,500 homes have been rebuilt or repaired, bringing comfort and dignity to many Malaysian families. The second program is the TNB Reskilling Malaysia program, which focuses on upskilling employed young and low-income individuals in digital and green energy sectors. Trainers learn about solar technology, IoT, and electrical maintenance, helping them find jobs or start businesses. These CSR efforts show how TNB contributes to economic recovery, social equity, and national development.
Next, we will talk about environmental ethics. Environmental ethics means making responsible decisions that protect nature, reduce pollution, and preserve resources for future generations. TNB has made strong commitment in this area, especially through their Sustainable Energy Transition (SET) roadmap, which aims for net zero carbon emissions by 2050. This roadmap includes major investment in solar, hydro, and wind energy, as well as upgrading the electricity grid into a smart, efficient system. TNB is also supporting Malaysia electric vehicle movement by building EV charging stations nationwide. Another green initiative is the Green Electricity Tariff (GET), a voluntary program where customers can choose to use electricity from renewable resources. This program shows TNB's leadership in sustainability, and it proved that environmental responsibility can be part of a national energy strategy.
Now, let's look at ethical decision-making within the company. At TNB, ethical leadership comes from the top. The board of directors, senior management, and the sustainability commitment are all involved in creating a strong culture of ethics and accountability. TNB decisions are guided by a code of ethics that promotes integrity, fairness, and transparency, not just in a business, but in how employees treat customers, communities, and the environment. Importantly, TNB takes action that go beyond legal requirements. For example, the GET program, the public sustainability reports, and their voluntary coal exit strategy are not required by law. They do this thing because it is the right thing to do. Now, let's talk about the stakeholder. TNB also engage directly with stakeholders through forums, feedback sessions, and environmental impact assessment for large projects. Their focus on employees, customers, communities, and the environment prove that ethical values are embedded in every part of the company. By TNB achievement, TNB still face some ethical challenges. The biggest issue is the ongoing dependence on fossil fuels, especially coal. Although TNB plans to retire coal plant, it will take time, and this raises question about how fast the change can happen. There are also the high costs of green technology, which can affect electricity pricing, especially for lower income groups. And finally, large hydroelectric projects may impact ecosystem and local communities, even if they are renewable. What's matter most in the TNB that acknowledge this problem and works to solve them.
Firstly, we recommend that TNB accelerates its renewable energy investments. Although TNB has made strong progress in solar and hydropower, we believe it should increase the scale and speed of these projects and diversify into new technologies like offshore wind, floating solar, and biomass energy. In addition, forming more partnerships with global renewable energy companies can bring in advanced technology and expertise. By moving faster, TNB can reduce its reliance on fossil fuels sooner, meet its zero target ahead of 2050, and strengthen Malaysia's role as a clean energy leader in Southeast Asia. Secondly, TNB should enhance community engagement for large projects, especially hydropower developments which can have complex social and environment impacts. To do this, TNB can set up dedicated community license teams, organize regular town hall meetings, and involve independent third parties to audit and report impacts transparency. It is also important to ensure that affected communities receive fair compensation, resettlement support, and skills training to rebuild their livelihoods. This stronger engagement will help reduce conflicts, increase public trust, and show that TNB genuinely cares about the people impacted by its projects. Lastly, we recommend that TNB expands its Green Day electricity tariff program to reach more consumers. Flexible green packages should be offered so customers can choose how much green energy they want to support, according to what they can afford. TNB could also provide rebates or discounts to encourage long-term participation, especially for low-income households. Collaborating with the government for tax incentives and subsidies can make this even more affordable. Finally, running public awareness campaigns will help educate Malaysians on how they can play their part in supporting renewable energy and a sustainable future. To conclude our presentation, we can see that Tenaga Nasional Berhad demonstrates a strong commitment to sustainability and ethical responsibility through its impactful CSR and environmental initiatives. Programs like Baiti Janati and TNB Reskilling Malaysia show how the company uplifts communities and promotes social equity. On the environmental side, TNB's Sustainable Energy Transition Roadmap and Green Electricity Tariff prove that the company is serious about leading Malaysia towards clean energy and climate action. Despite challenges such as reliance on fossil fuels and the social impact of large projects, TNB shows it can balance profitability with strong ethical responsibilities. Its dedication to transparency, stakeholder engagement, and proactive environmental strategy sets a positive example for other corporations in Malaysia. With continuous improvements and by acting on our recommendations, TNB can further strengthen its possible as a trusted and responsible energy leader for Malaysia and the region. That's all from us. Thank you.